Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jamil. Let's see where market can move and how we can plan for tomorrow. First things last day we have done discussed if anything gap down market can go for the short covering because on a daily time frame it was continuously 4 to 5 days for a selling that to be in one direction, and as we know market cannot move in one direction. Buyer will buy and this will make a pullback and seller will sell again. This is how price works. So after seeing that scenario on a daily time frame, we had a plan if anything gap down market can go for short cover, and this is exactly what happened here. And you might see here why from here it has been aggressive selling, and the reason, if you know that first time market always respect is support and resistance. If this support resistance market going to face first time, it definitely will react as a selling side. Even on the similar case on support side, if it is hit the first time support, market will going to be react on buying side. So after seeing that scenario, after going to closing price act as a support and resistance. These are also important things being remember. Closing price act as a support and resistance. So after hitting the first time on resistance, market directly on the react. And in the day, also market recover almost 70 to 80% on that range. So it was completely on a volatile range. It's also good to be like that because after a volatile, it will be a sideways. Then we will get a continuous. One direction tendering market we also going to get after that. So how we can plan for tomorrow? There's a trend line market is following. If you just look at here, it's completely trend and market is going to follow here. Each and every time market is going to hit this trend line. This trend line also going to become a week. So how we can plan for tomorrow? It's look like for a smaller a shorter time frame we can buy for tomorrow. There's important round level 12,000 going to be for the support, for the important resistance. You have to be wait for closing. If anything above breaking 12,000, just wait for first price action. After seeing first price action, you can buy in the market, and 12,200 going to be your first target. But to make sure you have just wait, there's after opening flat, market should need to be open flat, which is 11,900 near on that range. If anything flat, as soon as it cross, just wait for first price action. If first price action, generally buyer are interested in the market, so you can put your stop loss here and planning for 12,200 is going to be your first target. So market is closing a positive side. So in this case, should not be market open directly in the gap down. That will be going to be 11,800 below. If 11,800 below any candle closing, that will be in 50-minute time frame. Any red candle, it can be for continuous selling market because buyer no doubt are in the market. They're going to carry their position to. So anything gap down, there's going to be a panic. As we saw multiple video in our previous time, we saw in a positive momentum, the moment market direct open the gap down, it can continue for the selling side. So similar analysis, if anything gap down, which is 11,700 50 40, market can be in for the panic selling once again. So anything gap down, we can planning for sell. And one things, if market directly opening the gap up, which is above 12,000 and 12,050 or even 12,100 near on that range, just wait for 5-minute candle. If 5-minute candle, if you see a green candle, you can planning for a buying. That's going to be 12,200 because these are the buyer going to be a target just to market hit its first resistance or for the first time. As we saw here, first time market going to be respect. If resistance going to be hit for the first time, it must going to respect on respect. So similar analysis here, if market directly hit for the first time 12,200, it might and planning for a selling set once again for tomorrow. So anything gap up, just wait for 5-minute candle. If 5-minute candle become positive, it can continue for 100 point one more. If 5-minute candle negative, it will come for the profit booking. This is how you analyze, or you should remember the point for intraday. So I hope you understand the point, friends. It was just for Nasdaq. So let's see how we can plan for S&P 500. Similar analysis that we have done yesterday. 4,000 was important level, and anything closing below 4,000, we had a plan for selling side, and anything gap down, market can go for reversal. Similar things after going, after continuously on gap up, after gap down, continuously going higher side, and first time hitting his resistance, it continues for selling, and in the end of the day is also for a recovery. So there's also a trend line market is following, but S&P 500 look like is stronger than Nasdaq. So how we can plan for tomorrow? This is going to be our 3,950. Anything 3,950 above touch, you can planning for buying. And 4,000 important round level going to be our first target, 4,000, or even if it's better 3,900, 70, 80. You can planning for book your profit for the after market reaching here. And anything gap up, need to wait for the price action, because already market move, and this is important resistance market going to be phase 4,000. So you just have to wait for the price action. So anything gap up, you can prefer for Nasdaq, better than S&P 500. So anything gap down, as we plan on Nasdaq, it can be condition for the selling. So how we can plan? Flat, as soon as it cross, we can planning for the buy, we can planning to buy for the market. So an important price point, if I want to tell you, the way market is coming down on the selling side, it can also can recover very quickly, because on an hourly time frame, if I just zoom out, maybe it is not going to come for a month or maybe 2 months. It can take a time to recover, but the moment it can recover, it can continuously going in the higher side very quickly. The reason, if I draw the line here, just yeah, it's perfect scenario. There is a first pullback, right after. If you just cut these two scenario, you can see here 4,500. This momentum is starting for the downtrend continuously. But if there's a resistance, definitely first time, second time, then he breaks. So this level is no more important for the buyer, multiple time already tested here. Even the moment 4,300 level, first time, second time, third time, also buyer multiple time tested on that range. So that means this level is no more important for the buyer. So third time, which is reacting near on 4,100, is also for first time, second time, then it's break. So each and every moment time market was coming down, but he already to make sure he's this support, the resistance he is going to facing in future is no more important for the buyer. So the buyer will going to get the benefit. So if we saw in data frame in future market is going to reversal, a trend is going to reversal, then we can see that market going to be recover very quickly. It can even continuously going on the higher side by opening the gap up. We don't get the chance for the buying side enough. So just so you just understand the point, how market can move. So this is just important price point in future. We might see, but maybe it's going to take a time. So I hope you understand the point. So let's see which stock we can trade for tomorrow. First stock will going to be just hold on. This is our first stock, hospital. This is the hospital stock, ABBV. This is our first stock, because if you just see here, it was a couple of days, 4 to 5 days, or even a week's market has been traded or similar range. So if this range breakout, can be a very good momentum for the upside. 155 going to be our first target, and $2 going to be our stop loss, and 1:2 going to be our target. Both the things will be going to be a merge if market going opening the flat. Anything flat, as soon as it cross 155, we can planning to buying for tomorrow. And 1:2 going to be our first target. And second stock going to be at Johnson and Johnson. This also hospital stock, and it was stock for today for the selling. If you just see here, it was first come down for selling, but I don't think so anyone can trade it here, because it didn't even suit risk to reward. He immediately reversed from that range after hitting his support. So that's a good thing, because if you see here, it is a very good price action, making it look like a W pattern. W pattern is a trend reversal sign. So anything 178 closing, we can planning to buy for tomorrow. So $1:2, 1:2 our target, and $2 going to be our stop loss. So I hope you understand all of my point, friends. If you understand, like, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Then thank you very much.